Hi, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and this morning it is definitely that time of year again. The time of year where my kids bring home literally every germ on the planet and give it to me. So once again, I have a cold and you might hear me sniffling and coughing during this video. Also, it's nearly Thanksgiving here in the US, and of course the holiday season makes us stop and think about the things that we're grateful for. And as such, we have decided at Cute Girls Hairstyles that we're joining the ranks of many other fellow mommy bloggers to donate to a charitable foundation. Now, the foundation is a charity that is sponsoring scholarships for single moms. And I'm sure that many of you either are single moms or know a single mom, and you know how hard it can be for them to try to do everything by themselves. So this foundation's actually sponsoring scholarships where they can go to college and they get full tuition. So it's really great. It's an exciting charity to be involved with. And I've put the link below in the box with all the information. You can read Megan, who is a single mom who has a great story that I got to meet at a luncheon one afternoon, and her story and everything else. So if you're interested, please feel free to donate. It's a great, fun, awesome thing to be involved in and gives you lots of warm snugglies. And I know I donated and lots of my family has as well. Okay, so this morning we are going to do the very famous Lady Gaga bow. Now, the thing with the Lady Gaga bow is that there isn't an actual science to it. I think it depends a lot on the hair, the thickness of the hair, and also what just works best for you, whether you're better at bobby pinning or using rubber bands. So I'm actually going to show you a couple different ways to film or to do the Lady Gaga bow, and then you can decide which ones work best for your family. So I have started, this will be the first way, and then I'll have other videos showing different ways. But I have just started by pulling her hair up into a high ponytail on top. Now I'm going to take a rubber band and I am going to brush out her hair just so it's smooth. Go ahead and wrap the elastic around her hair. Now when I get to the last loop in the elastic, I'm just going to try to pull it through as evenly as possible, about halfway. And the bigger the loop is here, those become your bow loops. So the bigger you do this, the bigger your bow loops are going to be. So you can decide what size you want that to be. Then I'm going to just take my fingers and kind of finger divide it into half and pull them each to the side. And you can see we have the beginnings of our hair bow. Now, I'm going to take the ends of her hair, and this way works pretty good on hers most of the time. I'm just going to smooth them. And you can add some water, some hairspray if you're worried about flyaway issues. So take the ends, and I'm just going to simply wrap them up and in between the two loops. And we'll just bobby pin little flyaways down. And then you can, again, adjust your loops if you want a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to, can you turn your head this way just a little bit? Divide the hair into half, the ends right here. And are you ready with those bobbies, sweetie? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wrap it and tuck it back under. And then I'm just gonna bobby pin those under. Okay, now you're gonna have these endies depending on the length of their hair. I just take those, kind of wrap them up and tuck them into inside the bow, and it makes a nice little filling for that bow loop. And then you can take a couple more bobby pins and just secure down the little edges so it stays down and nice and pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing. So on the other half of the tails, I'm gonna wrap it under, bobby pin them. One more. Okay, and then again, take the ends and just wrap them up and stick them into that hair bow and secure it with a little bobby pin there. And then I'm just gonna go back and kind of fluff my bows You can use hairspray or pomade to kind of smooth them if you have little flyaways. Just kind of smooth everything down. Then I'm just going to go back and push those bobby pins in a little bit more and hide them. And there you go. That is the first way to do the Lady Gaga bow. Turn so they can see forward.